ready? I am going to pull my hair back. Hey, Lindy, how are you? Thank you for joining us, guys. I'm going to do my makeup. Although I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's a little bit yellow. That's way too much. Right. Alright. We'll see how that goes. Pull this up. And let's do this. So, every good makeup look starts with a good organization. So I always have everything organized on my beauty button. So I can't do it without my tools. So let's get some foundation started and then kind of go from there. So I picked up some new products yesterday and the day before because I was having some real issues with breakouts and some allergy problems. So I thought we would try. Hey, Steven! How are you? What's going on? So let's see if we can start by getting rid of some of those dark circles that we got. This is called Erase Paste. I think I kind of like it when I do it on my iPad a little bit better. Look, can you guys see it? Erase Paste by Benefit. There we go. You're at work? How are you watching at work, buddy? And I'm a real huge believer that you dab rather than using a blending sponge, a blending beauty blender. I just find that the beauty blenders tend to be less effective than when you use your finger. You get a better blend in. This one has more of a peach yellowish tone to it, so it's really, really good at getting rid of red spots. As well as covering up pimples, covering up new black spots. Oh, you don't get the point of this channel? The channel is designed, so it's a beauty channel, so we talk about pageantry, and we talk about all the things that have to do with pageants, as in like Miss USA, Miss Universe, Miss America, and then lesser pageants. In my particular case, I am the reigning Mrs. Elite. Then later, Mrs. Elite Florida Woman of Achievement, and I am competing for the title of Mrs. US Elite Woman of Achievement. But I'm going to do just a little bit of a concealer. So I'm using the Erase Paste just to kind of get rid of some of those yellowish spots. And then I use another makeup product from Benefit called Fake Up. So it's really, really good. These are all Wadi. Yeah, I'm on early. I came on a little bit early because I wanted to see if we could get some different viewers. I would really like to get to 800 tonight if we can, and I don't know if I'm going to go see other people's channels or what I'm going to do. So we'll see. Hey, Marie, how are you? But I figured I would come on and see what's going on. Marini. And as you can see, as I put on my concealer, it totally starts to even out my skin tones. Gets rid of some of that redness. Oh, sorry, the puppy's in the house. Hey, Victor, how are you? Hey, Taylor, how are you? I'm doing full face today. What's going on? So I've just started doing my my concealer. I'm gonna go with a little bit lighter foundation today. This is also a Benefit product. It's called Hello Flawless. Okay, I'll see you later, Steven. Talk to me later, okay? I sent a message to Lulu about Friday, so I'll let you know as soon as I know. This is more of a powder base, but it's really, really great for a lighter coverage, like daytime coverage. I'm not going for my glam Saturday night look, seeing as that we're chilling out at home and we're not going out tonight. So I'm going to go for trying to blend it out, even it out. Hey, Munya, how are you? We're going to try to cover up a lot of those age spots. And then, as you probably saw when I was starting to put on the makeup, I've got some pimples, which, you would think that at my age that we wouldn't have that issue, but you still do. I just finished off some sweet tarts, believe it or not. So, anyways. Alright, so now I'm looking pretty even, I think. I got a little bit of red here, so let me see if I can get rid of that red. Just cover it up just a little bit. I really want to, oh, you know, I forgot. That's the reason it's probably not sticking. I forgot to do my primer. Hey! Which probably is why I'm having an issue. So this particular primer is called That Girl, or That Gal. It's also from Benefit. Can you guys see it? That Gal from Benefit. And it is water-based. Ooh, Charleston too. Ooh. And this is really great for holding the moisture in your skin, which is good. But this also starts to get rid of some of the redness. And since this is a powder-based makeup, it'll actually help it sit. Hey, Andy, how are you? It'll help it sit a little bit better and last longer throughout the day or the evening, as it might be. So how do I keep from having... Oh my gosh, it looks so bright. Wow, 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 wow. There. It's going to give me a little bit. No, that's actually not bad. I got a little bit of a shadow. That's not so bad. And this is kind of cool because this can also be used as a powder later on if I want to. So if I want to use it as a finishing powder, I can. So now I've got my foundation on. I always go with bronzer. I use Bare Minerals bronzer. Hey, Mikashukima, how are you? You're going to a party tonight? I'm going to party with my boyfriend. Oh, wait. I mean my husband. Now, the one thing with all of the Bare Minerals, I love them a lot, but they get very, very messy. So when I do Bare Minerals, I try to go less is more because it can get very, very messy. Actually, I just got powder all over my desk, which, and then you just need a tiny, 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 tiny bit. So I get it on a big fluffy brush. And with bronzer, you want to make sure that you get the apples, and you start on your apples, and you go in a C all the way up. And then do both sides. And the idea of bronzer is so that it gives your skin a more even touch, but it gives you kind of like that sun-kissed glow. So you want to get your forehead, the tip of your nose, and then the tip of your chin, which is typically where you get sunlight when you go out in the sun. And I would prefer doing bronzer over doing any kind of blush because it gives it a little bit more natural look. So, try to see. There we go. So you guys can see it. It's even. Pretty even, right? Pretty even. And now I'm going to go ahead and start working on my eyebrows. So, my eyebrows, what you want to do, because the eyebrows are actually the frame to your face. And eyebrows are actually what make you focus on your eyes. Because when you're doing your makeup, you really want the focus to be on your eyes and not the rest of your face. So the idea with foundation is to even out your skin tone so it takes any discoloration away from your face and kind of evens it out the way it looks. And then you do your eyebrows so it helps to focus on them. I usually get my eyebrows done about once every 3 months so that they're actually shaped, so it makes it really easy to maintain. Some people with with thicker eyebrows, you may have to get them done more often, but I do get them shaped. And then it's really easy. You can take just a clear color and brush them out if you want to, so it puts them all in the right direction. In this particular case, I use a clear gel that is from, I think it's Anastasia from Beverly Hills. It's just brow gel. Hey Jeffrey, how are you? What's going on? And then I use Browsing by Benefit. I love this particular pack. It comes either in light for someone that's brunette, medium for like light or red hair, or light brown hair, or dark for darker black hair. It comes with a wax, which is the darker color, and then the lighter color is the actual fill-in for it. And you're going to see how my face changes and transforms when I use it. I do really highly recommend getting some good brushes. This one I got from Sephora. It comes with a finer tip on one end, and then a thicker tip on the other. And I use this specifically for my eyebrows because this particular end gives me a lot of control. And then what you do is you just take a little bit of the wax and you highlight the top of your eyebrow. It doesn't have to be thick, but you want to make sure you follow the natural line of your eyebrow, and then the end should match up to the corner of your eye, and then go on the underneath of it and kind of fill that in. So you've got kind of like a connect the dots where it comes together here. So you see how already that eyebrow, hey Diana, how are you? Hey Makeup Geek, how are you? So you can see how that eyebrow is starting to take shape and starting to get that lift on this side where this side doesn't have it highlighted yet. Alright, so again, just a little tiny bit. You're just going to take it, gently take the edges of it over the top of the eyebrow so that it kind of just is the outline for the eyebrow. And then follow the bottom of the eyebrow up and into the corner. And you want it to all come together at the very corner so it comes as a diagonal with the corner of your eye. Let me see if I can get just a little bit more of that in there. Alright, so, and then when you're filling it in, you just use the lighter color. So, again, since I'm a natural redhead, we don't want to go with a really dark color. Ah, sweet. I'm good. I'm just chilling right now. Trying to, I thought maybe I would do like makeup so you guys could see a makeup video, and then maybe I'll come on later on and we'll do our regular show. So if you guys are just hanging on, normally we talk about pageant stuff, but I really wanted to try to see if we could get to 800 fans tonight, which is the goal for the night. And do you see what a huge difference just filling that in does? It changes the total shape of my face and the outlook of my face. And then I'm just going to fill in the other side. And again, you just want to follow in between those spaces that you already just filled in. Yeah, I'll go live at 8:30. I may stay on until 8:30. We'll see. I may pop into other people's channels and just chill out. But I really wanted to just be able to get on and really start doing something. I was just chilling watching TV. So Mike's watching TV right now. So I figured I would come on too. Hey Jody, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Alright, so you can see my eyebrows are on. They look pretty dark, but as we fill in the rest of my face, you'll see that it's not so dark to begin with. I mean, it's only dark in the beginning. It gets better as you go on. So, again, that's Browsing. It comes in, it's from Benefit, and it comes in light, medium, or dark, depending on your hair color. So you want to kind of match it up according to your hair color. I'm a redhead, so the medium has more of a red tone to it. Alright, so I got my eyebrows on, so what I usually do is I'll go to doing my lids. I don't use a primer on my lids because I actually have very, very sensitive eyes, but I do use an eyeshadow that does have primer in it automatically. I don't know, what are we going to do? Do we want to go darker eyes today, or do we want to do lighter eyes today? What do you guys think? Do I go with a dark color or a light color? Hey, Brooke, how are you? I'm doing eyeshadow. Well, I'm doing my whole face, so you decide. Light. We're going light. Okay, so we're going to go the neutral. They no longer make this one, so it's a really great color, and I love it. It's a MAC color, so it's kind of like a tannish, but it actually has it already has the primer in it. So, and what I do, I'm on early. Yay! I came on a little bit early. I was just gonna do my makeup and see how things go, and we're gonna play with things a little bit. Hey, Juan, ¿cómo estás? So with this, I use one that has a medium brush on the middle, so that I can use that for highlighting or for doing my creases. And then this is what I use to be able to apply all over. You're from the UK? Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. I'm in Miami, Florida, which is in the United States. So I'm going to take this whole brownish color and I'm going to go all the way around my entire base of my lid. And the reason that you want to try to fill that whole thing in is because it does have a primer in it. It's 11 p.m. See, that was part of the reason I was coming on too. Hey, Regan. I came on a little bit earlier. Usually I'm on at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Everybody dance. Now, Mike's watching Evan Amazing. What is it? Evan Almighty. Sorry. So, but this already has a primer in it, so I can use it all the way up, and it actually helps to keep the color on. Hola, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? Alright, I got people that want to guess. Hold on one second. Oh, nobody wants to guess? Okay. I guess not. Are we losing people? I guess we are. Alright, there we go. So I tried to take this, since it's got the primer in it, all the way into the crease. And then it makes it easier for blending in just a minute. Alright, so there we go. I didn't go all the way up. I go up to where the brow bone starts so that I can feel it. And you can feel it when you move the brush around where the brow bone is. And now I'm going to take a darker color. This one is also a matte color. I like it because it's got a little bit of purple in it. Hey, Brianna, how are you? My name is Stacy. This is Pageantry Now. Right now I'm doing makeup for our show later on, but we do a show normally at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time where we talk about pageants and all the things that have to do with pageants. And we're just now getting my makeup ready. So I figured I would do a little bit of a makeup video, and we're doing a daytime look. If you haven't fanned me, then go ahead and fan me, and then you guys can see us whenever we're on normally. Again, I use this because it's got a little bit more of a purplish tone, and since I have blue eyes, it helps to bring out my blue eyes. And when you go with your darker color, your crease color, also known as your contour color, you go right directly into where your eyelid actually moves. And you take a C around and then bring it down, so that you can still build on this later on if you want to. If you want to go into like that smoky eye look, it sets it up for that smoky eye look. And you see, the thing that's really great about this is that it automatically blends. I really don't have to do a whole lot of blending to it. Hey, Melissa, thank you for becoming a fan. Brianna, thank you for becoming a fan. I promise I will fan you afterwards. Invite your friends, come hang out with us. We're having a, just a makeup day, just a girl makeup day, or a guy makeup day. Sometimes we get guys that come on and do their makeup too. And there are plenty of fantastic makeup artists that are out there that are guys as well. So right now, again, I'm just doing my contour or my crease color. I come down and I do like a little bit of a C when I do it, so that it extends just to where it's catty corners, so that the corners of my eye and my eyebrow, hey Jillian, how are you? Match up. And I take it all the way up to my brow bone. The brow bone is that spot where you'll feel it as you're putting on your makeup. The brow bone that sticks out just a little bit. So I'm going to go a little bit heavier on this, even though we're still doing a daytime light look. Hey, McKenna, how are you? Because I'm going to lighten it up in just a second. Now, I lighten it up with two different things. I'm going to use a bigger brush for blending, which is really good for blending different colors in it. And I'm going to go again to one of the matte colors that already have primer in it. This one's a champagne color, and I use it for when I'm doing highlights on my brow bone. So I'm going to take it right up from my brow bone, from where that contour is, into the corner and up to my eyebrow. And you see how it softens up that look just a little bit and helps to raise the look of my eyebrow as well. Hey, Strawberry Candy, how are you? I think, Diane, I think you should do Accomplished American. I think that you will find, hey, how are you? I think that you will find that it's going to be a good way for you to get started. And then we can start working on fundraising and get you a proper sponsor, but get you out there, give you a year to be able to get yourself going, and then really work on next year getting you ready so you can get ready for the national title. That's just my opinion. So I think that's really good. I think it's really wonderful that you're going out, you're trying to go around and get out and work on trying to get yourself noticed. Because the thing that's so wonderful. Hey, Carries, how are you? Thank you for joining us. My name is Stacey. This is Pageantry Now. Right now, I'm getting my makeup ready for later on today. That's so cool. You know what? I mean, honestly, I love your enthusiasm, and I love the fact that you are really wanting to go out there and try to be able to get this done. So, I say, go for it. Now, yesterday I picked up a new product that I haven't used a lot of, but I use it whenever I go out. Like if I do, well, I use a similar product whenever I go out, but this is called Highbrow, and it's actually designed to, there, so that it helps to raise that brow bone and that look, and it gives a highlight right here. So I'm going to take just a line of it like that. Hey, Marwan, how are you? And I'm going to take just a little bit of it and put it in the corner here so it highlights and gives me a highlight in the corner of my eye. And then again, just right underneath the base of where my brow is. Now that just looks funky as all out. Yay! That's so awesome though. Isn't it amazing when people actually go and they help and they donate for you and they help to make your day? Hey, Patricia, how are you? Hey, Munya. All right, so I'm going to take a concealer brush or blending brush, and I'm just going to take that. It's a little bit more firm, so it's really great for being able to blend in there. And see how it changes the look of my eyebrow totally. So we're going to take that, go in there, blend it in. Again, that helps to raise the eyebrow just a little bit, give the eyebrow shape. And then I'm going to blend this in the corner of my eye, so it helps to open up my eye just a little bit, because that brightness actually works to be the focus of the center of my eyes. So there we go. So that's basic eyeshadow with a little bit of highlighting and contouring with it. Not a whole lot. Yay! I'm actually a pageant title holder, so I actually compete in pageants, and I have been known to do makeup pretty often, but I've been competing for 33 years, and I do my makeup and I do other people's makeup. I am not a certified makeup artist, but I have a pretty good idea of what to do for daily looks, pageant looks. I have been Mrs. America Worldwide. I've been the Mrs. Accomplished American. I'm the reigning Mrs. Elite Florida. So I'm not an official, but I have a pretty good idea of how to do it. So I don't know where. I just realized that one of the wraps fell off of one of my brushes. Okay, so I'm going to go in there and I'm going to touch that up just a little bit and darken it up just a little bit because we still want to be able to keep some of that contour in it. So there you go. Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Yes.
I lost one of my Velcro thingies. I don't know where it went. All right. So now you're loving it. Are you loving the way it looks? Or are you loving the fact that people are making your day and donating and helping you out? Because both of them are fantastic. So either way, I love both of them. So what are we going to do now? I usually go to my eyeliner now. And I've got two different... Oh, Mocha-Jet is live. I may have to go check out Mocha-Jet in a little while. I know he's DJing in Brussels tonight, so I may want to go listen to that. He's wicked cool. So if you guys if you've never listened to him, he's really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to do my eyeliner. Now, I have two different kinds of eyeliner that I can use. I have either a gel, which I use usually when I'm trying to build my eyeliner and build that cat look or the winged look, as they call it. But yesterday I picked up a new one. It's a pen. So I think we're going to go with the pen tonight. Just so you can say, hey, Serlida, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? You want to start from the inside of your eye and just follow your lash line. And just follow it just very, very lightly. And then I go back to the other side. And I fill it in. So I go like halfway. And see what a huge difference it makes already in the look of my eye. It really brings that look right into the center of my eye. And that's not even a whole lot of eyeliner. That's just a little teeny tiny bit. So I'm going to do the other side. Again, you start in the corner. You can start in the corner either way on either side and go towards the middle. And then build it out just a little bit. But following that lash line is super, super important. So there we go. Hey, Mackie. How are you doing, Mackie? How are you? So there. And that's without doing the winged eye. Now, the winged eye, do I think it's necessary for a daytime look? No, not really. But you can do it if you want to.